This money making method is so easy, it feels illegal doing it. Guys, if you want to make star coins fast with no farming, no mining, no fishing, then keep on watching. First off, I want to make it clear that this is just a way to make star coins fast. It's important that you don't stop farming, mining, and fishing because doing those things is part of the fun of the game. You'll need to do those things to gather other materials, collect Dreamlight points, and finish quests. Now, without further ado, we're going to find our key to instant wealth. Let's go. In order for this to work, you have to first unlock Chez Remy. It's super easy. It can be done in the beginning of the game. If you don't know how to do it, feel free to check out my Remy video. Now, you might have heard about this already, but we're going to be selling, you guessed it, soufflés. What you might not have heard though is that selling soufflé is actually not that sustainable if you're not doing what I'm about to teach you. You won't be able to sell as quickly as you want because you'll eventually run out of coal really fast. Because you can't just focus on selling soufflés, that's the easy part. Getting unlimited amount of coal ores is the hard part, but it's not impossible. If you're in the early stages of the game, you'd want to follow my previous video on how to get mining materials fast. That method can get you lots of coal ores really quickly, but it still required some mining. There's a method that can get you unlimited amount of coal without having to do that. And this method is Kristoff's stall, you guys. This is the key to fast money. Trust me, unlock it as soon as possible. Here's how. You're first going to unlock Kristoff in Forest of Valor. Now, if you haven't assigned a role to Kristoff yet, I highly recommend you assigning him either the farming role or the mining role because those two positions get him to level up a lot faster. Make sure to keep hanging out with him and give him gifts every day. Once he reaches level 6, you'll then see a quest called a Mountain Man Stall, and to complete it, you'll need 50 softwood, 50 stones, 35 hardwood, and 10 iron ingots. These items can be gathered super easily if you follow my previous video on how to get mining materials fast. As for the wood, you can find them by foraging in any biomes that's not dazzled beach or peaceful meadow. When you're done, you'll get to place Kristoff's stall in your valley. You'll notice the stall doesn't have an upgrade sign, and that's because the only way to upgrade his stall is by completing a second quest called a Broken Sled. This quest requires a level 10 friendship, so make sure you keep hanging out with Kristoff. For this quest, you'll need 50 fibers, 30 hardwood, 10 iron ingots, and 9 tinkering parts. Now this requires some crafting, so let me break it down for you. 10 pieces of seaweed gives you 50 fibers. 50 iron ores and 10 coal ores give you 10 iron ingots. Now to get the 9 tinkering parts, you'll need 6 iron ingots, which is an additional 30 iron ores and 6 coal ores. I know it's a lot, but you only have to do this once and it's so worth it. And again, my last video will help you get there really quickly. Once Kristoff's stall is upgraded, you'll see that both of the shelves are filled, and the top shelf is going to remain unchanged, but the bottom shelf is going to have random items every day. I want you to check that stall every day because we're going to wait for the day that he starts selling coal ores. Each coal ore costs 5 star coins, super cheap, and once you see that Kristoff is selling coal ore that day, I want you to empty everything out of your pocket and fill your inventory with coal ores only. And because you don't need to carry coal ores with you when you cook, you can just keep piles and piles of coal at home. You can store them in your chest. I made a few extra ones just to store coal. Now, with the remaining money, we're gonna make soufflés. The reason why soufflé is the best dish to sell is because it yields pretty good profit while not requiring ingredients from farming. You only need cheese, milk, eggs, and butter to make soufflé, and those can be easily bought from Chez Remy. The cost of each soufflé is 820 star coins. All you need to do here is divide however much money you have in your inventory by 820, and that's how many of each ingredient you'll need to buy from Remy. Here I have 111,389 star coins. That divided by 820 is 135.84. Now don't round up the decimal or you won't have enough to buy all 4 ingredients. So basically, I'll just need 135 of each ingredient here. It's all just a numbers game. There's no farming, mining, fishing, only mathing here. I bet you didn't think you're gonna be mathing so hard today, but it's gonna be worth it. Once you start selling your first batch of souffles, you're gonna start seeing a lot of income, and you can use that money to invest in more ingredients and sell more souffles until you reach the desired amount of star coins. Once we get the ingredients, we're not going to cook at Remy's because Remy's animations are just going to take too long. You see that I put a stove right next to Goofy's stall, and that's on purpose because right after I finish cooking, I can just sell right away, so it doesn't require me to run back and forth. Another thing you want to do to speed things up is by highlighting the recipe under appetizer so it autofills your ingredients for you. And you just need to keep making those souffles, and when you run out of ingredients, just sell everything to Goofy and start another round if you want. This method might be repetitive, but it's super easy and effortless. You can basically do this anytime you need money now that we have unlimited amount of coal. So as long as you stock up on coal, you're gonna be fine, and you're gonna just keep making that money super quickly. It's basically an in-game ATM. Another perk that I didn't even realize before is that you can unlock a lot of memories. You see all those memory orbs that came out from me cooking a lot of times? So you can collect memories that way, and also you're gonna be able to meet the Dreamlight points, like incentives, really quickly as well, so that's a plus. Another bonus money-making tip is by growing pumpkins. It's the most profitable crop in the game, but it does require a lot of time and attention. Each pumpkin takes 4 hours to grow and is required to be watered twice, once immediately and once 2 hours later in real time. This one requires energy and time, so I don't really do it often. I only do it in between making souffles for some extra cash when I feel like it. But if you want to be the most attentive pumpkin farmer, you want to plant it with a level 10 farming character and set an alarm every 2 hours to go in the game to water or harvest them. But if you have a busy schedule like me, don't even bother, just use the souffle method. Alright, I hope this video has helped you earn star coins a lot easier so you can upgrade things quicker, such as Moana's boat and Wally's garden. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and check out my other Dreamlight Valley videos. You can also follow me on Instagram right here at ValsMagic. Until next time, have a magical day!